Yes, B605.
Mr. Speaker, sir, as the House is aware, the registered owner of the vessel MV Wakashio is Okio Maritime Corporation, and the insurers are the Japan Ship Owners Mutual Protection and Indemnity Association, also known as Japan P&I Club. Following the grounding of MV Wakashio on 25th July 2020, the Director of Shipping established contact with the ship owner on 26th July 2020, after having obtained all information from the master of the vessel. In line with Section 150 of the Merchant Shipping Act 2007, the Director of Shipping instructed the owner to enter into a salvage agreement for the salvaging of his vessel. The owner forwarded to the Director of Shipping on 26 July 2020 a signed Lloyd's Standard Form of Salvage Agreement, which is called LOF. The Lloyd's Standard Form of Salvage Agreement is a standard agreement form signed between the owner of the ship and salvors to undertake salvage operations. Mr. Speaker, sir, on 11th August 2020, letters were sent to both the owners and ship insurers Protection and Indemnity Association by the Director of Shipping, informing them that, I quote, the State of Mauritius, its proposal, intends to make claims against you, including claims for preventive, mitigating and reinstatement measures, actions for compensation following the pollution damage. The ship owners have acknowledged receipt of the correspondence from the Director of Shipping on 12 August 2020. Mr. Speaker, sir, as the House is aware, the State of Mauritius holds the ship owner and insurer liable for all the losses and damages caused outside the ship by contamination resulting from the escape or discharge of bunker oil from the ship. The cost of cleanup and preventive measures sustained and intends to claim for compensation for such losses and damages from the ship owner and insurer as per Section 195 of the Merchant Shipping Act 2007. My ministry, in collaboration with the Ministry of Finance, I just announced that the e-platform. Mr. Speaker, sir, I also wish to inform the House, being given the magnitude of the disaster, assistance has been sought from international organizations such as the United Nations Development Programme, the European Union, and foreign friendly countries such as Australia, France, India, Japan, and South Africa through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Regional Integration and International Trade for ecological, environmental, social, and economic assessment. That is a holistic approach in support of our claims against the owner and the insurer. It is also envisaged to retain the services of professionals, for example, environmental economists, specialists in coastal and marine environments, having extensive experience to assist us in the preparation of such type of claims inter alia to A, natural resource damages, that is our wetlands and nearshore habitats, B, early environmental restoration, C, replenishment and protection of living marine resources, D, early restoration of recreational loss, E, economic recovery, that is fisheries, tourism, and ancillary activities. F, monitoring, adaptive management, administrative oversight, and a comprehensive planning cost. And G, achieving restoration goals in all the affected areas. All these will determine the amount to be claimed for all the restoration process. The terms of reference for the appointment of a required professional are under preparation.
Mr. Speaker, in a public statement, the owner of Wakashio apologized and also stated that he and his company will take full responsibility of what happened. Mr. Speaker, what I want to know, what concretely does that mean? What concretely does that mean that he will take full responsibility? Does it mean that he will foot the bill? And also, since we have been working on a claim, has discussion already started? And what has been the outcome? What amount are we talking about?
Mr. Speaker, sir, this is why we need the expertise of professionals to determine the amount, because this is an unprecedented disaster that we have never encountered on our island. So we are still working on that.
Speaker, as the House is aware, the ship is registered in Panama. And I've read somewhere in the papers that being the ship is registered in Panama may render prosecution very difficult. Has this been looked after by your ministry or government?
I think we have the proper insurance policy that we got all the documents of the MV Wakashio from the owners. So I think the legal people will look into, Mr. Speaker, sir.